morning. I don't have my glasses nor my readers on this morning. So this is actually my first time seeing myself. I do wear contacts, but I don't wear contacts all the time because, of course, it's not the same as wearing. It's not the same as wearing glasses. Glasses you constantly have to push up, wipe out because they get fog or even adjust. But for me, I I do suffer from dry eyes. So I use re-wetting drops. I use a particular brand, and throughout the course of my 8-hour workday, I may only have to apply drops. Maybe let's say twice throughout the whole day. So well, I apply some in the morning when I get up, and then like I said, throughout the course of the whole day, maybe twice, sometimes only once, and I'll be like, wow, my eyes feel fine. But I do suffer from dry eye. Trust me, I suffer from dry eyes. It's like I was born and raised here. I did wear contacts here, but when I moved from up out of the south, I moved to the towards the west. We're gonna say towards the west. Um, I didn't suffer from dry eyes. It was, I'm gonna be honest, okay, like my eyes, I used to take the bottle of solution to work with me every morning. So it was like I got my eyes addicted to that stuff, to the re-wetting drops and all like that. But when I came back here to the south, I think we call it the crud. That's what down here in the south they call it, the crud. It's almost like just that cough and stuff and all like that. It ain't nothing. Some people can't get over it, but my vision, my vision is fine. Good morning. My vision, hold on, let me turn that off because that's too much light. Nan, there you go. I had too much light because I well, I'm gonna bring the word this morning. But yeah, I just suffer from dry eyes. Let me see, take it back some. Because like I said, I could not find my readers. So today, yes, I couldn't find. Look, I got my little small tripod. I don't know what I did with it yesterday before I would let go of word. I don't remember. I didn't pack it. Welcome in. Hey, Shamik, how you doing? Look, I'm a little sideways this morning. Good morning. How are you? You up early? Look, it says orientation is locked. Rotate the device back. Boy, I tell you this camera. Somebody's gonna have to see. Look sideways, really. Welcome in, guys. Remember to hit the thumbs up button. So I'm gonna try sitting this on the floor because I can't see, but since I don't have my readers on, along with what I'm gonna say, along with contacts, you can't wear readers. You just have to ask your optometrist what strength do you need. So don't go get no negative. That's just a negative 3 or 4. Unless I'm just saying, just ask your optometrist what it is that you need. We are gonna put that back up there. So good morning to everyone coming in. Good morning. All right, good morning, Aiden. I'm thinking I'm reading it right. Good morning. All right, and I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yes. This Miss Wanda. Wanda just don't have her glasses on today. Miss Wanda wearing contacts, y'all. So today is August the 13th. Yeah, I had to count on my fingers. Yeah, I said 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I had to count on my fingers, like what day it was. So y'all, I didn't want to get up out the bed this morning. Y'all, I'm kind of I'm a little tired, and also my throat is getting sore. So, and I'm gonna be honest. Found out. I'm thinking last Wednesday. Found out a family of mine had COVID. Well, it's a whole circle of them over there, and I'm like, well, don't none of them need to come to church Sunday. Well, one of them came, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. My mom was so hot with me, son, hot, HOTTTTTT all the way out. She showed it in her face. She was so hot with me. that I even went around close to the family member that did come, even though he and I don't. That's my cousin's husband. Put it like that. So I was speaking with the musician, whereas he was up there by the musician. She's like, "Why would you wish to want to go up there and breathe on, you know?" So, um, it says, "Name a car for." I don't understand what they. It said, "Name of what?" Hey Aiden, how you doing? And Mama King, is that right? Okay. Good morning, welcome to everybody. So we're gonna bring the coffee to work. But yeah, so I kind of been watching myself. But I mean the weather is changing too. The weather is changing, whether y'all realize it or not. We're having cooler nights. Even though this is out, we're having cooler nights kind of early. I don't know if I like that or not. And for gardening, not really, because I'm not ready to do my fall gardening. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do. If I did do anything for fall, it's going to be some greens. That way, yeah, just some greens and maybe some root vegetables like some carrots and some beets. But I haven't really decided what I'm going to do out there because I need a break. When I'm done with put like this, when I'm done with, I think all I got left on my garden is beans, which is Chinese noodle beans, some tomatoes, and some hot peppers. Um, and y'all, yeah, the tomatillos. So, pretty much. But when I'm done with mine, and I take down my mama's garden, it looks like a forest over there. I think I'm gonna be done for the season because guess what? Come December, y'all, we some of us start planting growing things indoors. Let's say like bell peppers. Um, what else? And tomatoes. We start dropping seeds like in January. No, I want I want a physical break and a mental break from thinking what I'm gonna plant in the spring of 2026. If God a lot blesses me to see it. Good morning. Morning. How you doing? I'm just joking. But yeah, so I'm here to bring the word. Yes, this morning. Okay. But yeah, I do believe I need a break. I'm gonna break. I think with the break, I'm gonna pick up my crocheting. I'm gonna pick my crocheting back up. Really, I need to get rid of some yarn in my craft room. If I clear that hall, well, I'm not. I've been saying it every year, but because I'm trying to keep from buying yarn, so sometimes I'll just mix colors. I'll just make a blanket out of just the colors that I have because I'm tired of spending money on yarn. I mean, you may only need yarn for like 2 or 3 rows, and guess what? You got a whole nother skein. Now, what am I gonna do with this yarn? So, but I do crochet. I like blankets, and I mainly like blankets because to me, I put a lot of thought into whatever it is I do, but I do put who is this saying? Hi Kendra. Hi Kendra Duncan, how are you doing? Welcome in. But I do put a lot of thought. I put a lot of thought into my blankets. Because sometimes I may use the same pattern, which is basically like the V stitch. I love the V stitch. Oh my gosh, I don't just now sometimes if I want to throw if somebody asks me for me, I do it on my own time. Now if they say they want it quickly, like within, I work a full-time job, y'all. So some people can't some people can sit there and throw out a blanket in a day. Amen to you, for real. Me, I take my time, but I do work on it, quite a few hours a day when I get home from work. But I can't crank out a blanket I'm gonna say in about 2 weeks. But at that point, I'll be doing like double crochet. Half double crochet really is like the quickest stitch that doesn't take up much yarn versus the double crochet stitch. So, but I like to put a lot of thought into my blankets, and I know V stitch is like V stitch is like my go-to stitch for a blanket. Now, some people say they don't want all those holes in there, that I'll do maybe a half double crochet. That'll give you a little bit more heaviness to the blanket, so may I say. But yeah, and I like doing hats, crocheting hats and scarves, and I do fingerless mitts and things like that. So, but yeah, we're gonna get into it. So, What is this? Alrighty. It says, learn to enjoy life more. Relax, remembering that I am God with you. I crafted you with enormous capacity to know me and enjoy my presence. When my people wear sour faces and walk through their lives with resigned rigidity, I am displeased. Okay. When you walk through a day with childlike delight, favoring every blessing, you proclaim your trust in me, your ever present shepherd. The more you know, the more you focus on my presence with you, the more fully you can enjoy life. Glorify me through your pleasure in me. Thus you proclaim my presence to the watching world. I have read to you Matthew 1:23, John 10:10 through 11, and Jude 24 through 25. Okay. I don't get that much from Jude. I'm for real. As I've this is August. I haven't gotten that much from Jude. That's okay. That's interesting. So, but yeah, that's the reading of the word, and I hope that um y'all have listened to it and y'all heard God. Like I said, at this point, yes, y'all, God is wanting us to come to Him, without problems. Leave it there. Take it to the Lord and leave it there. That's what the word said. That's what the song said. Take it, and that's what His word said. Bring your problems to me and leave them there. Yes, leave your problems there. Don't bring no burden. Don't bring all that burden up on yourself, because I'm gonna be honest. Um, I don't know whose live I was in, but they were talking about, I don't know, I think stress, but I'm gonna be honest. Take your problem to the Lord, leave it there. Now, granted, if you have that relationship with God, you will know. Now, sometimes we may have to take a little bit of action, but sometimes we worry. And when we worry, y'all, we bring unnecessary stress on ourselves. There Thereby it is affecting our physical health as well as our mental health. And I mean, sometimes we can make ourselves so sick, y'all, just by worrying. Just sometimes throughout the course of my day at work, or even here at home when I'm not going to say when I'm off. I'll just sit there and just breathe in. Let that diaphragm expand and release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Yes. Yeah. Inhale and exhale. That's what we want to do, and you will feel. I'm gonna be honest. You're expanding your lungs, and you are just really releasing this. To me, the stress out of your shoulders and your back. So, and just take a moment to stop where you are sometimes and just do that. Being bothered with customers and other people, family members, things like that. Just sit there sometimes in silence. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, before your feet hit the floor, and before you grab that phone and see what your analytics are, how many subscribers you done gained, just take time to just sit there and relax. Sometimes grab the Bible and read God's word and stretch. Yes, stretch. So, um, look, y'all. I had some kids in here yesterday morning. I don't see them. That was my first time ever seeing them in here, and I think today, one young lady said she had a play date, and then I think she was in California. She said, "Miss Wanda, I'm finna go back to sleep," and I told her, "Go back to sleep." Then some of them were getting ready for school. I'm like, y'all go on, get ready for school, because I don't want you being late trying to watch me. But I do hope y'all enjoy listening to me read God's word to y'all. Hey, Queen. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. How you doing? Look, I do wear contacts. You probably did a double take, but I don't have my readers. I can wear contacts and readers, or I don't need, yeah, I wear glasses and contacts. But how are you doing? Y'all, this is living in my purpose. Miss Monique, good morning. I thought you would have went live yesterday. Good, no complaints. All right, all right, all right. So, yes, ma'am. Good morning. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. I come in, I bring God's word. I try to do it 7 days a week. Some mornings, I'm in a rush, like it is 7:40, but I am dressed. So yeah, you were tired. I kind of figured that. I kind of figured that. I did send you. I think you texted me. I did respond back. I did respond back. So I think it went well. Now whether thank you. Thank you, girl. Look, I don't wear. I normally don't wear blonde. This is hold on. Then I got a roll in my hair. That's my look. That my sister wears blonde, so I knew I wanted braids, and so my niece was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna wear this," and I got a lot of compliments yesterday. Thank you. No, I just wanted to get something done in my head. Sometimes that natural look ain't nothing wrong with being natural because I've been natural now for oh my gosh, I think 13 years. Yeah, it took 3 years to all of it. I didn't. The only cutting that was done when I went natural was just trimming, just manual, just trimming every couple of months or something like that. But no, I grew all this out. And then my knee is down. It's way down. My all hair is down my back, so I have to get long braids. Yes. Thank you. So yeah, but I am like I said, I'm tired. My voice is a little bit kind of. No, yesterday I didn't get on live. I watched people's lives yesterday. I just sat down and I drank echinacea tea with some honey and lemon in there, just trying to nurse it. I hate this. I ain't wishing nothing on me, but the weather changing. We're gonna put it's in the atmosphere because it is. It feel like fall. Fall may set in early this year. I don't know, but I gotta do a huge task and I don't want to do it, but I know it needs to be done. So out there in the garden, and I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. I gotta get my battery situated on my phone. I'm gonna go to my cell phone provider. I'm gonna let them know. Even though I charge my phone, it doesn't charge to 80%. I mean 100%. It charges to 80, and plus the battery. The battery be white, but I only get a half of a battery, so the phone is still under warranty. So I may either I'm gonna see what they're gonna say. I'm gonna see what they're gonna say today, cause it every time since last week that I've gone outside with my phone and I could be at 40%, it's just down in the middle of my life. So um I probably have the task that I want to do outside in the garden. Yeah. It says what you say? Have a front row seat while you're in the garden. Yeah, girl, I gotta chop on some trees. That's what I gotta do. And it's time. It is time. Oh my gosh, it's time to The only thing that's still producing fruit, well, the grapes. My muscadine grapevine, it's not done producing fruit until like October. And we try to give away so much. And I'm gonna be honest, my husband does make wine with it. He does. He makes wine with it. He just likes to play with it. He did some peach wine for somebody, and I'm like, okay, because I think one time he did a peach cobbler, and I threw away the hulls. He came and asked me. He said, "What?" I said, "I threw it in the garbage." He was like, "I'm gonna make some peach wine." I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay." But the last thing to do, yeah, that's the last thing I got to harvest on. Aside from the cucumbers and the Chinese noodle beans and maybe some bell peppers coming, it's gonna be the grapevine. And I gotta prune my look. I gotta prune that. That's something I'm working on. I'm gonna talk y'all through that video because and maybe hopefully get in close to show y'all how I do it. Everybody don't do it the same. Some people don't even, trim their fruit trees every year, but I like to prune mine because I be ducking and stuff. Yeah. So, but anyway, I want to. What do you do? I want to take a before I even actually just start pruning. I want to take and a limb that's I had that's Albert, that's a he. I've had my Alberta peach tree now for I think 6 years. So I want to, and he's probably really, in all honesty, even though you get it, you don't know what he could have been in about 1 to 3 years old when I got him. So let's say he's like 9 or 10 years old. So he's well established as far as growth. So I want to take a limb. I can never think of the word. I want to take a cutting from him and produce a cutting, root a cutting from him. And so I've never done that. I've watched many people in the gardening community do it. So that I'm gonna try and do a video on that, as well as once I do that, then I'm gonna prune. I'm gonna prune. I got my peach tree, my peach tree, two pear trees. Oh Lord, a cherry tree, and my nectarine tree, which I didn't get nothing out of. It was plenty of look. It was plenty of produce on. It was plenty. It was a whole lot of nectarines on there. The squirrels just got them. So, but yeah. But anyway, guys, I am gonna go ahead and get on off of here. I don't do. I'm not gonna say I don't do long lives. Like I said, I'm having to. What am I saying? I may just have to do it in the evening time for a couple of hours when I get off. But I was tired last night. I got on in the bed. Yeah. So I was in somebody's live last night, Miss Georgia Peach Nut, and they were doing seed giveaways by guessing numbers. And you got to sit there and type in number, girl. Please. Honestly, I got tired. And I went on the bed. Other than that, I be listening to Sean Connell and Think Media. So, but anyway, all right, Queen. Look, you have what you say. Okay, look, you have a good day and you be blessed. All right. All right. Catch you later. All right. Bye bye, y'all. All righty. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's see. Yes. Okay.